This is episode 62 of Minecraft Down Under. What are we going to be doing today? Well, we're actually going to be continuing on the center bit here. We did start on last episode. So last episode, we put in this center bit, we made a double wide portal, and we started like almost making like, we're going to make a water feature slash lighting in the middle here. We sort of chained it down to the center like it's holding up, and it's looking really good at the moment. Now, if you want to see this being built, just go watch the previous episode. It's probably the best thing. So yeah, we've actually got to pour some water in, get all that tested. But first off, let's go ahead and put in some the infinity water pool for now, just so we don't run out of water. I got some buckets and all that good stuff. So let's do this real quick. There we go. Lovely. Fantastic. All right, we'll get this other bucket here, and then we got to go pretty much. What we got to do is we've got to put, originally I was going to have the water coming off the edge here and then going into a big pool that we would make at the bottom here. The problem is I don't really want to build anything on the glass. I want to leave the glass alone. Do not want to put anything, I mean anything, on that glass at all. So that's why we got the legs here that go up, and it's not steep, it's like a little hill. I think it turned out fantastically. So we're going to keep going on that path and not like taking up like this entire glass area here or any of that. So let's go ahead, and what we need to do is we need to create an area for the water to pretty much fall onto. So what we're going to do, well, one higher than that, is we're going to use... Hopefully, this will be nice, just a baby little sticking out bit, and hopefully it blends in enough, because this is where the water's going to flow. If we look, see, we look exactly straight up, that's where the water's going to be flowing into. So if we stand back, hopefully that blends in nicely and doesn't stick out like crazy. Oh, perfect. See, it doesn't stick out like crazy at all. I like a lot. Let's go ahead and get the rest of those sides done now, and then we can go play around with some water. It looks like we're going to have to deconstruct this, the ladder that we got going up there. That's okay. So do the same on this side. There we go. Fantastic. Boom. Bump, bump. There. One more to go. One more to go. So yeah, I really didn't, I was going to create that pool of water. It would have looked better, to be honest, but I'm really staying away from that glass, and we're going to continue on that route. I'm putting my foot down, because I know a lot of you are like, Data, why don't you just create this? Wait, Data, why don't you just do that? Oh, no, we're going to do this nice and just have the water going to these little pools, not the front. So we're not doing the front. I really want to leave that open as possible. I'm going to stand back and make sure they don't stick out from the front ways. No, they do not. It's not bad. I do see that one high stone brick there, but there's really nothing we could do. Once the water starts coming down, it should really offset all the nether brick, because there's a metric butt ton of nether brick and stone brick, a bit of blue into the mix. I know we've got blue on the floors, but water blue, like dark blue, that should really make things pop. That's what I'm hoping. So yeah, let's get up there. So we need to remove that ladder, because it's going to probably interfere with the water canals that we're just about to be putting in here. So what we need to do is mine it out. Can we reach? Bugger. Okay, we're not going to be able to reach. That's okay. And we need to relocate that to the front, because this is where this is where there's going to be no water pool, because I want a clear view of the portal when we walk in, so it's not sort of behind a sheet of water. Okay, so now we're up the top here. I'm going to go ahead and bring out the pad by one. We're going to give it an extra right here, all the way around. So this should give it a little bit more bulky, yes, but it won't look so square from the ground anymore, because this is a little square. I was going to build a round pad, but it's got to match. It's got to match the bottom where the portal's sitting. It's got to match that, and we need to seal up this front area, but we can still give it that little poke out the front here. The problem is it's sealed up, so we can't have any water leak. Now this is the part where I'm really nervous. This is the part where it's either going to spill out and screw all the carpet up, or it's going to work, because these we made these little what are they called, like almost pincers, like just like, yeah, okay, so we made those, and I'm really hoping the water just stays in the middle here, but see, it's going to go on the side here, it's going to leak everywhere. I really hope it's just going to pull in the middle here and then just flow off the sides. But my Minecraft instincts telling me this is what's going to happen. It's going to find the easiest way down. So once it gets down to here, it's probably going to take this path here because it's, yeah, it's the easiest. That's the path it's going to take. But let's just do it. Let's go. Stop yabbering and get this in. So we'll put a bucket here, and we've got to just keep an eye on it. Where is it going to spill? Where's it going to spill? Oh, yep. Okay, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do, but it didn't do it on this side, which is absolutely fantastic. This is what I was really worried about, but that's fantastic because if we put another bucket there, it should cover. It's not leaking anywhere. No, it's not. That little pull down there is fine. We put a bucket here. It will do the same thing, and we do that in each corner. Oh, this is fantastic. This is working. I really was worried about this part. Let's get down. Oh yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. Yes, now it's doubled up in the middle here, so hold shift. We can't really see anything. We'll have a squeeze very shortly once we put the rest of these buckets in. So let's go ahead and, whoopsie daisy, put the rest of these buckets in. Up here. Alright, fantastic. And one up here. Oh, we need to replace a piece of brick I've broken up there. That is no problem. I was going to have the water coming from there, but remember, I am planning to do some hopper pipes and stuff in there in the future, so I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't be putting water up there just yet. So we'll place them there anyway. And this is the last one. Yes. Okay, so it seems that we have to fill up the middle here. But first, before we even continue, we're going to break this, stand back, and have a quick squiz to see what she's actually looking like right now. So, let's stand back. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, bugger. I really thought we would be able to see the water trickling down. That's why we used half slabs. So not make it so thick. We could see the water, but we can't. We really can't. It is nighttime right now. It's really dark outside. And it's not really lighting up the pillars like I really thought. I thought this thing was going to do two birds with one stone. I thought it's going to be a, a little, like a hanging chandelier almost for the center here, for the portal, to give that the glow. Also, that glowstone was going to tackle the dark patches on the corner here. But as you can see, it's not tackled that dark patches all that well. So we could do multiple things. We can hang little chandeliers off the sides here, like on all the corners or something like that in the future. We'll play around with that in the future. Let's just get this done, because next I really want to get this portal, actually, I really want to get this portal linked up with a new portal in the nether, and that's going to be, yeah, we're going to have to go do that. That should be a little interesting, because this is a dual portal. This ain't a single portal. This is a dual portal. So let's get up here and fix up this water, because you're gonna see it. Well, actually, we should go up there and stand up there next, have a quick squiz, and make sure that everything looks good from up there. Holy smokes, it's trying to. There we go. All right, grab that. One there. Oh, one more. Bam. Fantastic. Good stuff. That's like, it's almost like a. Yeah, that's awesome. That is cool. All right, let's get off of here. We do not need to come back up here for now. So we'll go ahead and deconstruct this little pillar that we're standing on. And then, now we're going to go upstairs and pretty much take a squiz on what she looks like. Okay. Yeah, I know, there's still the second floor's not done with the carpet and glowstone. I was hoping to get the trades by now. And that doesn't look too bad. Yes, I think that's going to annoy a bunch of people. See those two blocks? Because I did not choose to have the water canal going off that side. But if that's going to bother people a lot, I will change it. All I got to do is break those blocks, build that little pull down there. But that's going to block off the portal. And I really want the portal view coming into the actual room itself. But there you go. That is actually not that bad. There's going to be oodles of light going down the sides here. We've really maximized the glass. So I'm really happy with that. Alright, let's go ahead and jump down. The sun's finally coming up. Oh, chicken farm. Oh, you guys want to see how much chicken I'm being producing? Check it. Chicken! Yeah, it's the first light's not come on, but there's not enough mother chickens in there. We're on the second double chest right now, so that hopper's full, the chest is full, so let's actually top up right now. There we go. I love having this much chicken. It's just a... once that entire, once the chook silo is completely full, holy smokes, we're going to have to run a hopper pipe down to the actual storage room once that's complete. Okay, yeah, she's looking absolutely fantastic. So, what we're going to do now is, I've got the obsidian left over from the last one. So what we'll do is create... So what you need to do when linking up a new portal like this is... Okay, this is what you do. Alright, we're going to stand right here. So what you do is bring up your F3. You stand right where the portal's meant to be. Bring up your F3 and you jot down your Y, your X, Y, and Z coordinates right here. I'll leave a link in the description. It's called a portal calculator. What that will do, you enter your X and your Y and your Z, you enter it into the portal calculator, and that will give you an output. So it will tell you your coordinates, where you need to be building it inside the nether. Okay, so I've already done that. I writ down the coordinates off camera. I went to the portal calculator. I'll leave a link in the description, guys. So it's to the portal calculator, and yeah, you just enter your coordinates. Already done it. So it gave me coordinates where I need to build the portal on the other side. Now we need to light these two portals up. So and then we need to go to the old portal and go through it, okay? Because do not, I repeat, do not light these two I would never light this portal and walk right through it. You're going to have linkage problems up the yazoo, especially if you have old portals around. If this is your first time lighting the portals, jumping through, that's cool, but if you've got portals nearby, oh man, you're going to have a bunch of problems. So we actually need to jot through all this and find ourselves... Wow, crikey, this is going to be a pain in the backside. I do apologize, guys. So, we've got some iron up here. We just need to find some flint, which I definitely know we have flint in here, and I'm probably going right past it, and everyone's screaming at me. I do apologize. I do have eye problems. So, where are you? It looks like a piece of coal. Aha! Here's some flint right here. So, we need to create this flint and steel. There we go. Bam. Bob's your uncle. And then we're just going to put the iron back just in case anything nasty is going to happen. Going to go light those two up now. Okay. Remember, do not step through it once you lit it. Write down the coordinates. Go to the portal calculator. Because we're going to go build a portal in the nether now for this to come out. So we'll light this one. And hopefully we'll light this one as well. Boom. We have a dual portal now. Okay. We're going to have pigmen coming out of there eventually. But... there you go. Now we got a bit of purple in the mix as well. That does look pretty good. I like that. Oh, crikey. Walking backwards is not a good idea, Data. Alright, so what we'll do is fill in this water here because we no longer need it. And as I said, if that front part bothers people, I will fix it up. I will have to fix it up. So let's get rid of the water so we get a decent view. And then we're going to go off to the nether and build this other portal. So... we cannot step through that portal or else we're going to have linkage problems out the yazoo. So, now I've got the coordinates written down and calculated with the calculator. Links in the description. Links in the description. We're going to go out to the old portal here. Okay, so we need to go up there real quick. And here we go. I've been working on I've been cutting, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see the portal, the beacons have been moved because I've started on clearing the land on that side. Alright, so let's jump through. This is the old hobbit hole portal. Off we go. Okay, make sure there's nothing bad on the opposite side here, because as you can see, I've had quite some issues in the past. And what the blimmin' hell's a horse doing here? And it's got to be a fried horse as well. You're on fire. Oh no, that poor horse. Get out of the way, I'll put it out. Oi! Oh, it's dead. Oh, bugger. Oh, there's a bloomin' horse in the nether. Okay, so we got our flint and steel, we've got our obsidian. We're going to break this old portal here so we don't have any linkage problems. We're going to get rid of the hobbit hole portal because it's no longer needed. So I'm going to deconstruct this entire portal so we do not have any linkage problems, because I'm kind of worried because they did change how things are linked in 1.8, a little different than the 1.7, the old days. So I'm just I'm doing extra things, because normally I would just go build another portal and leave this one alone. As long as you built it in the right spot where the portal calculator told you to build it, you wouldn't have any problems. But since I've got two portals there, yeah, two portals, we may have problems linking these two up. So I'm just taking these extra steps on getting rid of this old portal so we don't have any linkage problems. There, no more portal. Zero portal. Okay, so we're going to bring up my F3 right now, and what I'm going to do is climb this ladder try to, because gas have just been shooting me, and oh, crikey. There we go. Okay, I'm going to climb, because I'm going to put the portal, I like to put the portal, I'm not going to put the portal in the roof, I'm going to put the portal halfway up this ladder, so let me get rid of the F3 until we get there. I like to put it near the bedrock, alright, so you can create tunnels and all that good stuff going off into the right directions, but you don't want to put it too close to the bedrock, especially if you're planning on building some nice, not anything nice in the roof. You need to make sure it's a little bit away from that bedrock, which we are perfect, so we'll plump that down there, and what I need to do is bring up my F3 like I did have it. Okay, so the portal calculator is telling me that I need to build a portal in the nether on coordinates x50 and z minus 11. Okay, the y doesn't really matter all that much. The y definitely doesn't matter. I build portals close to the lava before. I've built portals up in the roof before. Yeah, the y doesn't really matter all that much unless you're putting portals very close to each other. Then it might matter. Okay, then it might matter. But if you're doing what I'm doing, meh. See, the portal calculator is telling me that's y67. We are definitely not on y67, but that does not matter. Okay, so the first we need to go to, we need to minus this into minus 11z. So let's do that first. This way. Up, there we go. And I think it's this way. Yeah, it is. We need to take it to x50 now. So that's actually not even very far away from the original spot of the old portal. There we go. We're actually standing where the new portal's got to be. So let's get rid of our F3. Be careful while digging this little area around. So just stand in one spot here. And just dig it all out like this so we have some space. We'll fix this up later and make something nice. We're not planning on doing any crazy nether hub this time because remember, I really want to have train tracks and stuff in the overworld, in the normal world, not in the nether like I did the original. So now we're going to put together the actual portal itself. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. We're standing on the exact coordinates where it's meant to be built. To put these last couple in. Plump. Alright, let's light her up. Let's actually get rid of some of this. I'm going to have to come out here and clear it out. But now we have a safe area where we can come into, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's connected to the ladder. So I'm probably going to clear all this out right out to the ladder here because that's perfect. That goes up to the gold farm. Everything is coming together nicely. Alright, so let's light this up now. And we walk through this portal here. Okay, here we go. Walking through the portal. Now we should pop out back at the base. And yes, we have. We've popped out back at the base. Fantastic. Now if we walk back through, it should, crossing my blooming fingers, pop us out back where we just were. And yes, it did. Fantastic. That is absolutely awesome. Go back through. We'll even test the second portal. Let's test that second portal we made. Make sure it's linked to this one as well. So we went through this side. Let's go right around to the opposite side. This portal here. Jump through this side. Sorry if the portal's a bit loud, guys. Yep, it's all linked up perfectly. That is fantastic. Remember, guys, links in the description. So that's it. We've pretty much completed the center of the base. We're going to be adding some knicky-knacks later on, I think. But there we go. We've moved the portal successfully from outside. So what we'll do now is quickly go deconstruct the old portal near the old rabbit farm there. And that rabbit farm needs to be torn down once the land around it starts to be. And we need to move Hot Chocolate. Hot Chocolate's my horse. We need to actually make a stable somewhere near the base eventually, or in the base. I'm not 100% sure yet. But just in case I'm a Fruit Loop and I forget, because trust me, I will. I'll be like on autopilot. I got to go to the Blaze Farm and then walk through this portal. Yeah, it's probably going to generate another portal on the other side and screw up with the links, and we don't need that. So let's go ahead and break this bad boy so we do not have any issues with it linking with any other portals in the future. As I said, they've sort of changed something in 1.8. I've noticed in test worlds that linking portals, it seems to be more fussy and just breaks easier. So I'm just taking extra precautions than normal, than I would in the old days. Because if you look in the old days, I had a witch farm a long time ago, and I pretty much put two portals together next to each other, like 5 blocks apart, and that was pretty easy to link up. I had to break one thing, and yeah, it wasn't that bad. Try doing that now. It's a little bit more difficult. Alright, we have no portal. and the sun is actually setting, but that's absolutely fine. So what we're going to do next, I think, for the rest of the episode, is we're going to start curving the landscape there so I can show you guys how that is all going. Let's go quickly sleep in a bed, because I know there's a bed over here, because I've got a bed over here, so when it goes nighttime I don't have to run all the way back. But we're going to have to clean out an inventory, which is okay. Check it out. Oh yes, this is coming along perfectly. Yeah, it's a metric butt ton of work, but hey, a couple hours a night, it's fantastic. That's all I need to do is just little bits and pieces at a time, and it will get there. And yes, I know there's floating stuff everywhere, but I'll take care of that once I'm done. Because the more that I dig with these crazy picks of doom, then the more the more broken floating blocks you will have once you log back in. So you might as well wait until you're completely done, and then just rip them out there. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, that is awesome. See, and it's starting to fill up too. See, it's not so open anymore. We're putting stuff in the base. That is awesome. That's cool. We finally got that completely done. All right, so let's go just throw all this stuff in here. We'll just use the dirt outside. Just throw it all in here. I know it's a complete mess in here right now. Every one of these is just full of garbage that I need to sort out. But that's okay. That is completely fine. Alright, so let's go. Why did I keep the obsidian on me? I don't know. Let's go outside and grab some dirt. We just got to find the chest with some dirt in it, which is here. There we go. A little bit more than that would be absolutely nice. And there we go, got some more. Okay, so I want to sort of do a little bit of this in a main Let's Play here, just to show you how I try to curve natural things here. So there might be a bit of jump cuts in here, because the fact is it's going to take a while to do this. But first off, we're going to... Okay, so what we need to do, we need to make this look as natural as possible. First things first, since it looks like it's been cut right here, we're actually going to, about here somewhere, we're actually going to dig this area out. So we've got a shovel of doom. There we go. And just sort of go a little bit sideways here. Dig all this out. We'll chop down that... I don't have an axe on me, so we'll chop down that tree later. Just keep going sideways until we pop out. Yep, we're just about to pop out over here. There we go. Fantastic. So that there will give it a nice natural curve and not look so squared. We need to get rid of those lines and just make it more as natural as possible. Fill this in. We'll get rid of that floating tree later on. And what we'll do is dig out a couple of these. Bring it back a tad more. There we go. Fantastic. So we'll also do it up here too. See these flat area? We don't want that. Get rid of a bit of this. And what we can do is give it a bit of curves as well. There we go. Bit of curve. There you go. Fantastic. And we can do the same up here. There we go. All right. So, okay. See, that looks a lot better. This corner does not look so crazy. Once this grass grows over, and yeah, it's going to look nice. Okay. So now what we need to do is I would normally start filling in down here, right, and slowly bringing it down, giving it that natural curve. The problem is this is a steep hill. So what we actually need to do is start up the top here. Well, what I would do is start up the top here, okay? So what we need to do is come over here and we start cutting the mountain away on the side here. This will start giving a little bit better curve, and we don't have to place so much dirt. So we'll just do this section that we're standing on now, right to the edge. There we go. We can actually we might be able to get away with another drop. We might be able to take this down, but we'll just get rid of this, all this. Then that's good, and then get rid of this as well. Just keep taking it back. Okay, there we go. Lovely. And do the same thing with this here. There we go. Oh, we might have to fill that back in a little bit. That's a little bit worrying right there. All right, we'll fill that in. That's okay. We'll fill all this in here. Give it the curve that she wants. All right. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. We could probably put a block there. There's going to be a little drop, but yeah. All right, let's stand back. Have a quick squiz. She should start be giving like a nice lean to it. Yeah, that's what we want. We could probably take a couple more off, to be honest with you, but we won't worry about that yet. Actually, screw it. We'll take one more off. Okay. Take one more off, and then we'll start planning. So let's just take one more off. Yes, we're gonna probably expose some. Yeah, we are exposing some hard stuff now, stone, but that's okay. We can replace that. The grass will grow back eventually. There we go. This side too. Ooh, this is looking better. Looking much better. Fantastic. There we go. We're starting to get... We've got to sort of curve this area around once we start to do that section as well. You'd probably find I'll follow this along like that and just keep dropping it down like I've done to that. So we can fill that in, because this whole unnatural look is just nasty, so we need to really start getting rid of it. And this is what we're doing right now. Fill that in. Alright, let's get down. Ouch. And, okay, so what we're going to do is we sort of start over here. And we just sort of design, almost design, not quite, design where everything's going to sit. So we can sort of do a little bit of zigzags in here. Not too steep, not too steep. Oh, we've got to double that up. And since this will be the peak, we sort of bring this out a little bit more. And there we go. Flatten that off a bit, take it in a couple. Maybe bring it out a little bit more. And sort of start going sideways again, because that will keep going that way. Okay, we're just doing this section at the moment. I just wanted to show you how I would do the most natural as possible way of doing this. See, you want bumps and you want grooves in this. Trust me, guys, you want bumps and you want grooves. You don't want it flat. You don't want it just completely flat. You want this curvature here because it looks naturally generated. The best you possibly can. So you just start filling this in now. Completely filling this all in. Alrighty guys, once that is filled in like that, check it out. The grass is slowly growing back over, which is fantastic. So remember, we got these natural curves in here, which is what I want. We're pretty much going to step it back one now and just sort of follow those curves around. Now, remember, I'll do this part later, so really this section doesn't matter because I'm not sure at this time. But what we want to do is sort of follow that edge around and just give it a bit of space. Yeah, there could be 2 blocks, there could be 1. Don't squeeze it, sort of thing. But, you know, give it some space and just sort of follow it around. So we sort of peek it up there and then sort of come back in like that. There you go. And you can start peeking it out like that. Oh, that's a little bit too far. I wouldn't take it that far. And then sort of come back in a little bit. There you go. You're almost stepping it up, okay? Giving that natural step up look that normally generates with the terrain. And we just keep taking this all the way around. And then we can start really fine-tuning it. Because once she's done, then you can start cutting little bits and pieces off and adding to it. See, this section might be a little bit, so I would add a couple to it if necessary. See, just to give it, see, look, it is coming together. And once we keep stepping that up, it gives it the best natural look as possible, and it doesn't look cut. See, look at this section. It's starting to not look cut anymore, which is what we want. Because all I did was just pretty much do a line and then, you know, dig all this out back and forwards, back and forwards, back and forwards like crazy. That's all I've done here. So we got to go fill this in now. Fill this completely in, and we're just going to keep stepping that up. Really, that is how I do these sections, because I got to do the same with that section when all this here from, you know, right to the temple is going to be dug out, and I got to do the same thing all the way around. Yeah, it's going to take a while. It's a project. It's one of those long-term projects that you get started on and eventually it'll get done. Like the base, you know, the base is a massive jigsaw puzzle and we're just building bits and pieces of it, putting it together, and you know, it's sort of looking better and better and better and better and better before, you know, it's just gonna, you know, blow people's minds, which is absolutely fantastic. See, I'm gonna do exactly the same again. Just keep following it up, stepping it up, giving it some curves, because now we're sort of getting into the starting to straighten itself back up again, which I don't want. So we've got try our best to give it some bumps, but don't go exactly crazy like that section. I don't like that. It's all just, yeah, you've got to use your eye, really. Just look at it and just, nope, that doesn't look natural. Keep going, keep doing it until it's done. Holy smokes, it's getting night time. Let me go sleep. And there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. All I did was keep stepping it up, really, giving it the most natural curve as I possibly can. And once the grass finished growing, because at the moment there is grass still growing up the sides of the hill here, but there you go. We've got little bits sticking out, little bit bumps going back in. That's yeah, that's exactly how I normally do it. I'm going to continue that all the way around there and, you know, probably bring it down a few more in there. But I think it turned out really, really good. Let's come back here and we'll pillar up and I'll show you guys it from an air, because you can't really appreciate it until you, like, you know, get up a little bit. So round about here will do absolutely fine. So up, and there you guys go. There you go. So that's now way different than it was before. You know, it was just a clean cut right through. Now it's sort of curved. Like, see in here, I would probably curve that a little bit more to, because look, see that feels out of spot right there. That little spot there, and maybe this spot right here feels a little bit out. So I would go and I'm gonna adjust those right now, because I don't like the look of that flat. That really reminds me that has been filled in. So yeah, standing back and looking at your work is probably the best thing to do when it comes to, you know, molding the environment like this. See, yeah, this section here does not look right. So the best thing to do, I'm gonna do right now, is cut it right through. Just continue it right through. There you go. There we go. And then we can sort of knock this back a bit. Just use your shovel of doom. Trim it back a bit. Fill this in. Don't like that spot. Get rid of that. There we go. And that there would have fixed that section up, hopefully. So there you go. See, looking at it sideways, much better. Go back. We can pillar up, and I'll show you guys. Just stand back and look. Just stand back and look at it. That's all you need to do, and then just pick sections that don't look right. See that corner that we just annihilated? So now it blends real in. It really feels like it curves right around now. Fantastic. See, I'm probably going to do a couple more adjustments. I'm going to fill that hole up there. I'm going to fill this in a little bit up here, and that's pretty much it. I think that there is exactly what I'm going for, and I want all this to be flat, obviously, but yeah, we don't want that to be flat. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching episode 62 of Minecraft Down Under. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll catch yous all later.